Come on. This is like the worst thing that could happen. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the Mike the Truck Nut YouTube channel. I've got air intake piping that I washed in the house because, you know, if you can't wash your truck parts in the laundry room sink, what is it there for? Laundry? Anyways, you might notice the weather's changed. We got snow. Is it gonna stay? Oh God, I hope not. But the reality is it could and probably will in some form or another because, you know, it's mid-November. So anyways, let's get back at her. I'll show you what I'm working on and what we're working on today. Okay, so my plan is I've got the air filter housing off of, it was on K2, and I guess it was a parts truck because we're using the parts. The pipe, this is interesting. The pipe that was on Smokey actually had a hole wore through it. So I think that engine was actually dusted before it broke an injector tip. I mean, if it wasn't, it would be soon, because I've found a few things that were leaking air. Outside air, dirty air. So, and look what else I've got going on. Oh yeah, taillights, baby. Because nothing says custom truck like some custom taillights. So I've got it ready to go on. The wiring on this was quite atrocious. So I've since redone the connections that came with it. I've made essentially like a long pigtail, and I'm going to clamp it to the frame. And then once it's clamped to the frame, it's got a rear cover. I can close it up and we'll wire it up and life will be good, man. So, and I washed these out because the crappy thing with, old trucks is lots of things get rusted. Like the intake pipe, it rusted around here. I don't know if you can see that. So I scraped it, I cleaned it, I scrubbed it, and this is as good as it's gonna get. So it looks a little dirty, but that stuff's not coming off. So we should be safe. And I got a brand new air filter for it. So then I can start it whenever I want. Don't have to worry about getting dust in the turbo or squirrels. Because, you know, squirrels get into places, and if you know, you know. And I don't want to raise any more squirrels. So, well, actually Andrea raised them, but I mean, they were kind of cute. Oh!
Squirrel down. Oh, dear.
Needless to say, the squirrels are turning into squirrels and they're hungry. So it's feeding time. Andrea's been feeding the squirrels 9 times a day ever since
July the 4th.
July the 4th. And she's been recording their weight. And look at that little guy. They're actually both females. And they're doing very well. So something I want to try and avoid are cold starts on Smokey. You know, it's just good for it. In this winter, it's like 1 degree right now. It'll probably warm up. I think it's supposed to warm up to like 5. That's Celsius. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. But yeah, it's going to get colder. -10, -15, -20, -5. So I would like to plug it in and see if the block heater works. Now, in order to do that, the terminals on this block heater are rusty, which is not great. It's not going to griv a great connection. And for those of you that don't speak gibberish, it's not going to give it a great electrical connection. So I rolled up some emery paper and I'm gonna put it in my drill and I'm gonna use it like a little sander. Stick it over the terminals, and there's another name for it, but it's a family show. Over the terminal and sand it. So make some gooder connection. And kids, stay in school. 100 problems. I can't jack the cab right up because it's gonna hit the flashing. Do I miss my old shop? Yeah, I absolutely do. Not as much as I thought I would, but as we get to winter, I do more and more every day, especially when I want to buy more cars, which according to my banker, I can't if I want to retire before I'm 70. I mean, what is retirement? But anyways, if you look, there's the block heater plug, and it's it's a little bit corroded-y, so let's try my tool. Well, I got some gunk in there, but now I need some air. So let me go get some air. Canned air. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta improvise. I would just like to say that worked perfect because I didn't need a lot. But I think that might be good enough. So now I can go see if I have a connector thingamajigger hookamakuchi. What's a hookamakuchi? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's slip this on. Like a glove. Oh, goodness gracious. It's a little bit of a tighter fit. I should fire up and back it out, I guess. Everything is damp. I'm thinking from the condensation. Oh, that's kind of loosey-goosey. I'll have to put that rod on here to reinforce it. But I can tell right now that I've got to turn this sucker. Okay, I'm also gonna have to make a pipe for that, so let's hope I got something. You know, something like a pipe. Also, should check my fuel level. She's getting down. Woo! Well, maybe I'll dip the tank, because maybe when I get it running and driving, I can run it to the card lock and put some winter fuel in it. Because up here we don't run fuel heaters and stuff like that. We just have winter fuel. So probably September, October, the card locks start changing over to winter fuel. And they'll have like one pump that's maybe Arctic fuel. And so if I go to the pump right now, the fuel will be good to like minus 25, 30 or so. Yeah, it's not as potent, like it doesn't have as many BTUs, but it also doesn't gel up then. Whereas this, what's in there now, will gel up. Mind you, I don't know when I filled up my jerry cans. It might not be as bad as I think. Definitely in the middle of the summer fuel will gel up. And fuel that comes out of the States in the new trucks, it always gels up. Kind of a big pain in the butt. So sometimes I wonder how, or if you guys want to see longer videos of a little bit of everything, or if it's boring, because the last thing I want to do is bore you guys. I actually need to, if we're going to make a go of this, I need to find a way to make a little more money on YouTube to pay for this, or at least help. Let's call it a subsidy. You know, kind of like what the government gives to all the people that don't work. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna have to fire it up. The cab's slowly coming down and it's too dangerous to just be under there. And I'll back it up so that I can tilt the cab further forward and work properly. I want to put the cover on the shifter linkage to protect it from the weather, because you can see there's snow on everything. And there was some grease on this one out at the end, and it makes it hard for the shaft to move. So I'm just brake cleaning it. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of something on there. I should use graphite, something that's dry but offers lubrication so it doesn't attract dust. And then I'll bolt the cover on. Fun fact, I painted the cover black. I know, I was gonna do red for contrast, and I thought, no, I can do black so it blends in. Oh, I locked the door. It's a nice thing about having locks that work. I probably don't need to lock it at home, but it's better safe than sorry. Ah, smoky, smoky, smoky. Let's make some smoky. Clutch feels better. That's good. Oh, I haven't changed the tumbler on the ignition yet, so it's still the old key. Fire in the hole! He's a little smoky on cold start. Damn it. I ran over my battery tender.
Hey?
Technically, I am a shape.
Round.
Okay, guys, I gotta take this off to put that on, to put the thing on. Now, when I say the thing, you know what I mean. The air filtration system. Pretty sure it went on here. How do people build show trucks like that? See, but that doesn't fit.
They have bags of money, that's how. Does it fit in these?
Oh,
Continuing?
yeah.
Maybe if you put it the right way?
I knew I kept her around for a good reason.
You know, I don't think you're on your game today.
You might be right.
Maybe we should have a lovely day of garbage dump and coffee and...
Okay. How about I just get this?
Yeah, do that.
Maybe go buy a new battery tender?
Or a purple Jeep.
Hashtag spoiled.
You know how I feel about purple.
I know.
And we regretted missing the last one. I'm not really trying to pressure you into buying a Jeep, but I'd probably go along with it if you did.
There's that bracket. Now, you know, it's actually pretty easy.
Once you get the bracket the right way.
Yeah.
I'm cold in winter. Stupid.
Why is that one a different size? That's what I want to know. Oh, and it broke off.
Oh, see? Today is not a working on truck day, babe. Today is stupid. What does that mean? Where's the rest of it?
Oh, I can't believe that.
I can.
Like, seriously? Like a 2-second job.
Never expect it to be a 2-second. So now do you have to try and get a piece of broken bolt out of a hole?
Yep.
How does that work?
Don't know. Have to drill it and then try and use a bolt extractor.
Do you have one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Now I'm afraid to use the impact on that one.
Well,
I think I'll go get a wrench.
I wonder if that might be part of the problem, is too much power.
Oh, I'm just so
Grr!
yeah.
Let it all out, honey. Grr!
So mad at myself.
I'm pretty pissed with you too. Just kidding. Just kidding. See, you're not strong enough to break a bolt. That's a good thing.
Ouch.
What?
Turbo's hot. Okay, let's try and drill it. Drill bit keeps slipping. You know, guys, if you're doing any amount of this stuff, even if you aren't, invest in good drill bits. I've gotten Princess Auto drill bits and fought with them, and then these drill bits I got at KMS Tools. Night and day difference. Now, I've gone right through the bolt, so let's step it up a size. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to redeem myself. We'll go to Princess Auto, and I'm sure there'll be a sale on battery tenders. Maybe I'm going to step it, because that sounds squeaky. Fun fact, did you know when you tighten your jaw, if you go back one click, it locks it? I know. I didn't know that either. Till I knew. Almost enough. a lot easier. Okay. Now, you know, maybe Andrea's right. Maybe I should be calling it a day because, well, you know, some days stuff just happens. You can either let it get to you or not. So this is fun. It's an extractor. You know, I've used easy outs before. The easy outs only have 4 sides. I like these because as you unscrew it, it tightens down. So I feel pretty good about it. Come on. This is like the worst thing that could happen because that's like carbon steel. Oh my God. In light of my stupidity, I think the next thing I have to do is weld a nut to whatever's left there because I'm not going to drill that out. Yeah, I can't believe how that snapped off so easy. Like, I don't know what's going on today, but that should be 3 strikes, so maybe I'll be good now. Is this truck ever going to drive? And I need that. Like, it's not like it was just there to hold wires. It has to hold the air cleaner. 2 bolts, this one and that one, for the other mount. It's kind of critical. Well, I guess it's time to dig out the wire feed and hopefully I can do this without wrecking it further. Well guys, this is not how I wanted to share this promotion, but Best Arc is supporting the channel with a MIG 145 welder. Now, the wire feed welder, don't know what comes with it, but we're gonna find out. Because I think I'm gonna weld a nut onto that or attempt to get that broken stud out. How angry am I at myself right now? Extremely. Rush too much and end up mucking stuff up. Word to the wise, don't rush. You know what? When some of those threads were dirty because they hadn't been used or a little rusty, I should have got a thread tap and tapped them. Instead, I just ran the bolts in and out. Dumb. My own damn fault. All right, let's see what we got here. Just a nice little MIG welder. Which could be perfect for this application. I hope it's perfect for this application. What a day. Broke the bolt, ran over my battery charger, and then broke the tap off. Andrea's right. I should have called it today. And I'm like, no, I just want to finish this and then we'll go. I should have called it a day. Mind you, doesn't mean that I wouldn't have buggered it the next day. So. Ah, that's where the wire goes. Well, that's kind of cool. Boop. There's a little screen. Okay. Instructions. Ground cable And we got, apparently you can stick weld, so it's a stick. We won't need that, I don't think. Got some tips, a wire roller, some thread tape, an adapter, because apparently it'll work on 110. Carrying strap, that's handy. Little wrench, and a gas line. Oh, I was gonna say, doesn't it have a trigger? Yeah, it does, it's right here. Meep, meep. And we've got 2 rolls of wire, flux core wire, which is great because I don't have any argon. And this is 8mm wire. Self-shielded flux core for the win. Pull that off. And then, you know what? I should plug this into power first. Use this adapter just to run the wire. And then I can just use a regular little extension cord. Okay, I've turned it on. Being careful not to let this wire take off. Been there, done that. There, that was easy. Now let's put this on to hold its tension.
We'll probably try that. Well,
All right, well, let's take it outside. We'll hook it up to the big cable. We'll give it a whirl. We'll try welding some stuff. We're also hauling garbage to the dump because my day is going to poo-poo. Maybe this little best arc unit will be the
saving grace.
The saving grace, yes. Andrea's positive, thank God. And I don't know where my side cutters are. They're right here.
I'm positively something. Does it feed the wire?
Yeah. Go beep, beep.
Easy there, cowboy.
Okay, got a janky piece of steel. It's janky. So this is interesting. It's on a start-stop, so you hit the trigger, it automatically starts feeding, you hit it again to turn it off. I'm sure that's a setting. I'm sure.
It's even right through my eyelids.
I think I'm ready. But I'm gonna take precautions. I think I'm gonna unplug the ECM. And maybe the batteries to prevent, you know, something else from going wrong. Yeah, terrifying when it's like, don't screw it up, Mike, because I've already done that twice now.
You didn't really screw it up.
Well, I should have chased the threads.
So now
plan is to weld this nut to it.
Oh, so it's sticking up.
Yeah, there's a little.
Well, that's good. Oh, no problem. You got this, big man. Just don't weld the nut to your engine.
Give me a pair of side cutters.
You gonna bring them out?
No. Thanks.
Not exactly what I would call side cutters, but they do the job right.
Yes. Whew. I got some heat to it.
Oh, wow. That happens fast.
Well, and I cranked it right up because I...
That escalated quickly.
So now we'll let it cool down and see if I can undo it. And I will undo it. It will undo.
It was like glowing in no time.
Yeah. I might have it a little on the hot side. But you know what? I'm going to use a socket.
Ratchet.
And it's going to work. It didn't work. Okay.
Thoughts and prayers. Repairs.
Like so. And then, yeah.
Concerns me when you say things like that.
Well, I'll try again. And then I think it might have been broken off enough there where I'll try drilling it out again.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
It's actually broke off fairly square that time. Maybe I can drill it again. Okay, let's try again. This time I welded a bigger one. That feels good. Did I do it? Oh my golly gosh darn. Guys, that is unbelievable. I did it. Whew. I am so happy right now. Look at that. That little tool went right to the end. I think I might even keep this as a souvenir. Top pocket find right there, boys. Oh, big shout out to Best Arc for partnering with the channel and providing me with the MiG 145. I couldn't have done this without them, literally. Because the only welder I have is Dad's old stick welder, and I would not have been able to do that with it. But this was perfect. Now that's a win. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm a little verklempt. A little verklempt. Oh, I'm gonna go see if I do have a few taps. I probably don't have the right one. But I'm gonna see if I do so I can chase the threads. And when we put this back on, we're gonna go very slowly, gingerly even. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I'm not using any power tools. To heck with that. Ooh. And where did I put my ratchet wrench? I don't know. Look at that. Butter. Butter, I say. It's exactly how it's supposed to be. Oh. Take this as a lesson. Don't use the impact for everything. Because, you know, a little impact's got some grunt. There. I also put never sees on those. Getting smarter. Not much, but learning from my stupid mistakes. Thank God for this little wire feed welder. It saved my butt. Look at that. Those are the settings I used. I don't know if that's right or not, but it worked, and pretty damn happy. Pretty diggly long ding dong happy. And I also disconnected the ground the ground's off the battery, plus I unplugged the ECM, especially since we're, you know, welding on a cylinder head. Not how I wanted to spend my Saturday. Ugh. And if you don't have one of these, you should go get one. Not a lot of money for backyard use. Like, I don't know what I would have done without it, guys. It would have been, gosh, I still can't believe that I managed to get it, but it worked and we did it. Okay. Back for our regularly scheduled programming. Something like that. Oh, that's not as easy as I thought it would be. Found a pipe. I found a pipe. So I acquired this S pipe, didn't know what I'd use it for, but it's 5-inch. So if I cut it off here, it's an elbow that should work for my intake pipe. So I'm gonna zip it off and we're gonna give it a go.
I believe in you.
Oh.
Sometimes I just don't want to wait. You scared yourself there for a sec.
Yeah, it kind of took a chunk off. Cutting disc is not really the tool to be cleaning edges like that. But
it's beautiful. Not trying to hurry you along or anything, but dang nabbit. I don't think I can put this down unless I take it back inside. Let's see where to put it.
this is ow, I'm gonna have to do this on the floor. I'll do that pallet. That's looking good.
I was confuzzled for a minute there.
Well, looking at how much room is behind it versus up there, because it's got to come down over it, so it's not like there's a ton of extra room.
For what?
Well, for it to come.
You still look confuzzled.
Yeah, I gotta turn that.
How come?
I'm pushing this on more so I have more clearance because I can.
Let's see. Okay, well, I'll be back. Or let me know when you're done or something.
I'll be done in like 5 minutes.
Well, let's see in 5 minutes if that's true. So, too cold to just stand around doing nothing. Makes me cold.
Looking at the alternator, guys, and right here, this thing was sitting there, and I think it was rubbing on it. So I'm just going to bend that out of the way. And that back bolt, I should check and make sure it's tight. We've got the intake pipe on. I've tightened that one, that one, that one. I've got some clearance. Not a lot, but there's clearance. The pipe on the inside is clean. It's going to seal up there, just on the outside of my paint drips. And yeah, let's slide the filter in. That's it. And that's it. Filter's on. Now we just have to make sure the cab clears, which I think it should. So I'll put the cab down, and I think that's gonna be it for today. Let's see. Oh, I really hope this clears. It's not looking good. Oh. Oh my God. Like, just barely. Oh, not a lot of extra room in there. But it worked. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. That was a job and a half.